just wanna make things right. Walk, keep us on the road. Try to find what we had before. Get the spark ignite or is it gone?
Woo! What's up, baby? What's up? We in here. We got some technical difficulties, but we are in here, okay?
House. We in this piece Friday.
We in this piece tonight. Let me say something. I got some mess going on over here. You just, you don't even understand, okay? It is some mess going on. I didn't even do the countdown, okay? I don't even know if you noticed that. I did not even do the countdown. So I gotta get myself together. So what's up, everybody? Welcome to Don't Be Scared. Let's talk about it. We got some stuff to talk about tonight. Listen, we got some stuff to talk about that I don't even want to talk about. Okay, let me go there first. I don't even want to talk about the stuff that we got to talk about because
We gotta talk about it. We gotta
these
talk
are
about it.
people. Okay, these are people. Understand what I'm saying to you? So look, sis, tell me what you got to drink while I do this little update over here. Tell me what you drinking on.
So tonight I am drinking on a little Stella Rose, and this is Stella Berry. Stella Berry. This is new for me. I haven't had this flavor. If y'all had this flavor, let me know what y'all think about it. It tastes pretty okay. It's a mild berry. I could taste the berry flavors like raspberry, maybe some strawberry. It's real nice. It's nice and smooth. And you know, Stella, she don't do a lot of alcohol in her wines. It's only like I think 10%, 9 or 10% alcohol. Look, I'm telling you, I like me some Stella because I know I can drink me a couple of glasses and I'll be okay. Because it don't take a lot for me. And if I want a little buzz, I just take a little shot of vodka and put it in my glass, and hey, that's all I need. Because I'm not
Hey,
no
Kay, come
rush.
shut my door. I'm sorry. I told you I wasn't ready. But listen,
Yeah,
I
get
gotta go
yourself
get my
together.
wine because I left my wine on top of my thing. But I got some red wine. And it's some red wine that Ashley gave us. You remember that red wine she gave us that we really
Oh
didn't know what it
yeah,
was?
for Mother's Day.
Look at my son. My son, he's so nice. He bought me
You
my
get to
wine.
love them sons. You get to
Look,
give love them
Kate.
sons to love on their mama. Hey, baby Kayla, that's my boy right
Okay.
there. We gonna have our auntie nephew day soon. Did he tell you about it?
He told me, honey.
Yes, honey. I'm gonna come over there. We're gonna have us a movie day with popcorn and pizza. Yes, ma'am. Cause I gotta spend some time with him. I gotta catch up with him.
Honey,
Did he tell you
whatever.
about that time when we was over there for Christmas and he was doing ten hoops in a row? He
Yes.
did 10 hoops in a row. I was sitting
Yes.
there like, oh my God, I didn't even know he was capable of that. He's really good.
Honey. Anyway. So listen. We about to get this thing started. But before we start anything, we have to say allegedly. Because what we gonna find out is that you can't be talking stuff that you don't know nothing about on these good here streets. Uh, okay? Because they
Yes,
coming for your heads out here.
they
Understand
sure
what's
will.
about to go down. Okay?
Yes,
So listen,
yes.
I'm about to get this thing popping. Here we go. Let's go. Oh, this is good.
Mhm, mhm. What you sipping on?
I
Oh yeah,
don't
that's
know.
the
It's
Ashley.
whatever Ashley gave us, but it's really, really good. I like it.
She put her she put her own label on it. I think it's called Wink and Owl. I
It's
think that's
good.
what it is.
It's
Yeah,
really
it's
good.
really good. Yeah.
Okay, so listen. The first story. And y'all let us know if y'all can hear us, if you hear echo or anything like that. The first story that I have to talk about that I don't want to talk about because everybody knows me, knows that this is my boy, the Mr. Christopher Brown.
Okay.
Okay? The Mr. Christopher Brown. So the alleged story that was given by TMZ, The story's already out there. We did not put it out there. It's already out there. They're saying that Mr. Christopher was on a yacht with the P. Diddy or whatever he want to call himself now. And he took a young lady inside of a room in the yacht and that he forced her to have sexual relations with him. And when they were done, he told her to go get the plan B, and pretty much, get rid of it because, of course, he um, performed inside of her. He ejaculated inside of her, basically. So there was no condom used. This is her telling the story, okay? Now, of course, Mr. Christopher, he can't keep his mouth shut. So he goes and he says every time that he's getting ready to do something or come out with some music, things like this happen and don't be distracted. This is not what happened. He did not, rape or do anything to anyone. Okay, this is what Mr. Christopher says. Now, listen. Does Christopher have to rape anybody? Let's go there first. Okay? No. Number two, when these young ladies get on these yachts with these men, let's be honest. What are you getting on there for? I'll wait. Because let's go back to Drake. When the girl had sex with him and he put a hot sauce up in that condom.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And she tried to put it up in herself anyway. See these little thirsty little thoughts out here. Now, but let me say this. If he really did rape her, then he's going to have to suffer the consequences behind it. But he says that don't be distracted. He didn't do it. That's what Christopher says. I don't know. I wasn't there. Because if I was there, he wouldn't have to rape me.
We know you're a big fan. I know he has an attitude. He has some issues. I don't think he's a big fan of women as far as respect goes. But I think he's capable of rape, yes. But I don't think that's part of him.
No.
I don't think that's part of him. But the jury's still out. We're gonna let the jury decide that.
We're going to let the jury decide it. We're going to let the jury, because, and I agree with you, I agree that he's like, I don't want to use, I'll say he's aggressive. Let me use that word. He's aggressive with women as far as, do what I say, but not as far as sexually raping a woman. So, I don't know, but it remains to be seen, Mr. Christopher. But these women, they love to get on these yachts and go to these parties, and then you hit these. And I'm sure that these guys' parents have told them about this type of thing. Be careful when you go to these parties and stuff like this with these women, because these women can't be trusted. But
I don't know. After Tiny and Ti, allegedly, I don't know about these stars because they just kind of ruined it for me.
yeah,
A whole nother subject, but they kind of ruined it for me. I just say I'm gonna let the jury decide because, bruh, they doing all kinds of stuff out here these days.
they are. But Christopher, I'm gonna keep you up in prayer. You gonna be on my prayer line, cause
And
I'm hoping it's not true. So we got to go back from last week and bring it back to this week about Mr. Kanye and Kim Kardashian. They back in the news. Now this week, Kanye once again now is spreading the rumor that Kim's new boyfriend, Pete, has HIV. He has the package.
wow, that's you know what? That's a big liable suit right there.
That
You gonna
is.
get sued, Kanye. You gonna get sued.
That's huge. If he can't back that up, because it goes back to the other case.
Yep.
If you can't back that up and you're out here talking about somebody has HIV, now, it has been alleged that Pete has slept with a lot of people in Hollywood now. It has been alleged that he does sleep around. But still, you don't put something like that on somebody if you don't really know. And where is he getting that from? Who told him that?
Exactly. That's what I want to know. Like, who started this rumor? Because it had to come from somewhere.
And if it is true, would you even want Kim back? Because how you know she ain't had unprotected sex with him?
Yes, exactly.
That part. But he's saying that Pete is HIV positive.
I don't even know why he want her back anyway.
Well, she's the mother of his, 4 kids? 4?
So,
But he's dating somebody else. He's supposedly dating another chick, but Kanye is just all messed up in the head. I don't know. I haven't figured him out yet.
Kanye ain't been right since his mama died.
No. No, he hasn't. He hasn't been right since then. He hasn't been right since then. But I hope Pete does not have HIV. And that's allegedly. That's what's out here in the streets. Not us. But I hope he doesn't have it. And I'm going to put him on my prayer line too. Because that ain't nothing to play with. I mean, it's not a death sentence now, we know. But
Chris and Pete.
I got Chris and Pete so far, girl. Chris and Pete. They added to my prayer line that night. This is some foolishness. I got Chris and Pete.
We're going to have a whole list by the time we get through this.
It's going to be a whole list. It's going to be a whole list for the prayer line. I'm for real. Now, I got to move on to my sports.
Let's do it.
Now, remember, I gave y'all hell about Kyrie Irving. Because remember, he didn't want to get vaccinated. Remember, we had that whole discussion about the vaccination.
Mm-hmm.
And now, James Harden is having an issue with it as well. So James Harden says that he's a little bit frustrated with the shorthanded status of the team because Kyrie doesn't play all the time. Okay? He also says that he's not enjoying the city life of Brooklyn, I guess. And he says that he's disappointed by Steve Nash rotations. So they're talking about, huh?
Are they playing in a bubble? I mean, like, are they still?
No bubble, no bubble. Yeah, they full flesh on. They playing. So
okay, go ahead. Sorry.
So they're saying that he may be like looking for another team maybe this summer and trying to get out of there, trying to leave Brooklyn.
Wow.
Yeah.
But I don't blame him though, because if he's having to carry the whole darn team, he ain't getting the help he needs.
He ain't carrying the whole team. But
I mean, you know what I mean though.
But I've always said that I thought it was going to be a little unfair for Kyrie to not play as many games as everybody else. I've always said that. And then here you go, you got somebody saying, yo, this ain't right to me.
He getting paid the same money.
Probably more. His pay did not decrease because he's playing less games. So he's home chilling. He's chilling.
I'd be pissed too. That's like you going to work, you get paid for 40 hours, but you only working 20. Oh, hell no. And you get paid the same money. Nah, somebody got to answer. I need an answer.
That's why I kept saying I knew it was going to be an issue. But they allowed him to come back. So, hey, it is what it is at this point. But James ain't feeling it. He ain't feeling this shit.
Yeah.
He ain't feeling it. So,
at least he come out on it.
Yeah. Well, you know, he vocal anyway. He going to say what he going to say. He don't really care.
Yeah, that's
now,
Ashley do. Ashley love her some.
She love James. She love James to death. NFL. Moving on. First, let me say this. Let me start off with my man. And I ain't going to cry about it. I ain't even going to cry. Mr. Tom Brady is not going to move on. And whew,
Girl, if you don't stop it with your dramatic ass.
I mean, I don't even know if I won't even look at it no more, but I probably will.
I'm just sitting here waiting to hear him put out there while I'm thinking about letting this be my last year. Because you know he know but a damn crybaby.
Well, I really, well, they were saying that this probably would be his last year, so I'm kind of waiting to see if
But
it's
if
gonna
he
be
would have
his
won,
last
you
year.
wouldn't have heard that though. You wouldn't have heard that if the team would have won. Now he a crybaby. He a crybaby.
He's not a
And
crybaby. He's not
I'm
a
not a
crybaby.
fan. I'm not a fan.
So we know that Mr. Ben has
Yeah.
retired. He
Yeah.
is moving on.
Yeah.
Mr. Ben is out of here. He said he's thrown his last ball. He cleaned out his locker. He announced it. He's gone. Steelers have lost Ben. So Big Ben gone. I don't feel no type of way about it. I don't give a
I don't
damn.
either.
Bye. Bye, Ben. Whatever.
I only like the coach.
Oh, he cute. Yeah, I like the coach now. But I don't care. Ben, you did your thing. You're out. Okay, cool. I love Tom. Anyway, Ben is gone. So, what we have left in the NFL is we have the Bengals are going to go against the Chiefs. That's going to be at 3 o'clock on Sunday. And the 49ers are going to go against the Rams. Do you have a pick of who's going to win the Super Bowl? Do
I'm
you have a
going with
pick?
I'm going with Kansas City, and you said San Francisco is playing who?
The Rams.
And I think I'm gonna go with the Rams.
You got the Rams?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Kansas City and the Rams.
I got the Chiefs and the 49ers. I got Kansas City and the 49ers going. That's who I got. So, but I think I got Kansas City winning it all. I got
I
them.
can get
I got them going all the way.
all the way. I can get with that, but I wouldn't mind seeing the Rams go all the way. I will say that.
Okay. Okay. That's that'll be nice.
Yeah,
At this point I really don't care.
yeah.
I mean,
I don't have a bone in the fight. A dog
me
in the
either.
fight. As I said, I'm good with whatever. But if I had to see a team to go all the way, because San Francisco been lately, and of course the Kansas City, so I think I would like to see the Rams go all the way. If
The
I
Rams, yeah.
out of the pick, yeah,
Out
I
of the
think I would
pick.
like.
Okay. All right. Well, look, you up. You up. So let's talk about the substitutes. What the hell is going
Yeah.
on?
So I always come and give y'all some updates on COVID. The variant Omicron is wreaking havoc all over the U.S. New Mexico, New Mexico have called in National Guards to help with the hospitals, and that's across the U.S. in different states. But this time, New Mexico have called in the National Guards to help substitute school teachers. They are coming into classrooms, and instead of making the kids go back to virtual
Mhm.
and have them go home, because the educators, the teachers, the staff members, um, they have they have the Omicron, they have the virus, they're sick, they can't come to work, and the National Guards are now teaching our children. So they've been healthcare providers, the National Guards. Now they're substitute teachers. And in
What?
some cases, yeah, it's crazy. So in some cases, they're in the classroom for an hour, and in some cases, they're there all day. So the
Wow.
governor of New Mexico, she said she needed 800. She needed
800
800
what?
teachers or staff. Yes.
What?
It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. So hats off to the National Guards, because you guys do everything. They do everything, because the National Guards here in North Carolina, they're helping with the lines, keeping everybody organized when you go and get your COVID testing.
Oh no, I
They're
didn't know that.
Yeah, they're helping out doing that here in North Carolina. So the National Guard have to, from my understanding from talking to them, they have to do so many community service hours, and I can't remember the technical word for it,
Right.
but they have to do so many community hours, and that's what they were. That's what I was told here when I was in the COVID testing line. And yes, if I feel like I've been exposed to COVID-19, I will, even though I'm fully vaccinated and boosted, I
Mhm.
will still go and get tested because I'm a responsible adult and I need to be
Absolutely.
around my grandchildren and I need to be safe, you know. Plus, I love me, so I'm gonna be tested. But
Yep.
anyway, that's what they said. They said that because they have to do so many community hours, community service hours, that that's what they're helping with. And
Wow.
that particular site have expanded, so they have like the Freedom Drive site, and then they have the one on South Boulevard.
Right.
So it's yeah, it's a thing. It's a whole thing, and the thing is that it's not going anywhere.
No.
You know, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. And the thing is that a lot of people are like, well, I haven't gotten it. Well, it's not a matter of if you're gonna get it. Right now, it's like when,
When? Because
because
they're saying
from what
everybody's gonna get it.
eventually everybody's gonna get it. Whether if you're fully vaccinated, you probably won't get any symptoms, or you'll get mild symptoms.
Right. Right.
If you have some underlying health issues that may be a little bit worse, but those are the people who are not in the hospital. The
Yep.
people who are in the hospital, they're not vaccinated or they're not fully vaccinated. Those are the ones that are bogging down the hospital staff. And
Yep.
for what this second 2.5 years now, the staff is tired, and now they're sick.
They're sick.
That's why the National Guard is coming in to help out. It's crazy, and it's a little. It is selfish, you know. I understand you feel like it's your right, but you're affecting other people with this thing. So anyway, I'm gonna get off my soapbox. What you think? I'm not even gonna get on it.
Listen, I've been vaccinated and I've been boosted, and I'm not doing anything else. I've done my duty, and so far, I haven't had it. If I did have it, I don't know because my symptoms, I didn't feel nothing. So praise the Lord, and I'm moving on. But yeah, I've done it, but I don't think this is going anywhere. I think this is gonna be just like a flu, like like you have to get the flu shot, you're gonna have to get the COVID
Yep,
shot, and we're gonna have to live with it. It's just
yep,
here because now they're talking about the what is this? Omar, I be calling it the Omar. What is this?
Omicron.
It's a part two now.
Yep, Omicron BA.2. I
Yeah.
call it Omicron Badass point two.
Yeah, it's a part two. So it's like
Yeah,
it's not going away. You just gonna have to deal with it. You have to just take your vitamins and do what you need to do and exercise, lose your weight, and just learn how to deal with it. Basically, that's what you're gonna have to do.
yep.
That's the bottom line. Keep your mask on, and that's it. That's all we
Yeah,
can do.
really. Like they were talking about boosting or vaccinating children younger than 5. Like they were working on a vaccine. I was like, now you're going too far. You got to pump your brakes here. Now we just need to protect our kids as much as possible because for them, I don't know. I don't know. I feel a way about that. I feel a way
Yeah,
about that.
yeah. I don't know about that either because we know that like they are pretty much going to survive it.
Yeah.
Unless it's like
Unless
they have
they feel
something
sick.
really really bad,
Right.
they're going to survive it. So it's kind of like nah, and they get enough vaccines at that age.
Right. And that's why I'm saying you're gonna try to mix something that nah.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
I
Nah,
think
but
that's a bit much.
yeah. So we're gonna move on to Miss Kelly the Price. Now you remember we had a little thing with her last year with her
Yeah.
disappearing on us and then not saying nothing and then want to come back out. Yeah. Then she want to come back out and get smart. After
Right.
we done been praying and Lord where she at, and then she gonna come back and get smart with a smart ass mouth. But
Hmm.
she did an interview, and in the interview she was asked about R. Kelly because you remember she was with R. Kelly and Mr. Biggs. You remember all
Hmm.
that? So
Yep.
In the interview, she had stated that in her time in the industry, she's seen young girls come into the industry and kind of be used. You know what I'm saying, so to speak. You know, their parents will bring them in, you know, and try to like, oh, she's good, this, that, and the third. Now, she never called a name. Never called a name. So Miss Savage, the woman to my right, came back and tried to kind of go off on Kelly. And so Kelly went live and, you know, basically said, don't come for me because I never said your name, but a hit dog will holler.
Whoa.
Watch yourself. She said, and don't ever threaten me because I know what the hell I'm talking about. And I only talked about what I had experienced and what I seen. She said, R. Kelly is in jail, which is where, you know, pretty much he belonged. She said, but I never said anything about you. So, listen, Kelly tore her ass apart, okay? As she should, because once again, she never called this lady's name. Never once said her name. All she said was, in general, the industry has worked to where it has kind of pimped out some young girls. And she said, I was molested. She said, I had been raped. She said, so I will never, like, you know, go, you know, against anyone that has been touched by a man. But she tore old girl to pieces.
Wow.
She tore her to pieces. She was like, baby, you in your feelings? Because did you lie? Did you lie? Did you lie? Because I ain't saying about you.
Wow.
But
I didn't even know how that happened.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And
we hear all the time about how the industry is. And
absolutely.
Not just African Americans, but across the board. I mean, look at what's going on now in court with the what's his name?
Fuck Kelly.
Oh man, I can't even think of it. But anyway, with the Prince Andrew scandal, I can't think of that whole thing. But yeah, that with I mean, they're sex trafficking little girls all the time.
All the time.
In Hollywood, but in corporate America too.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Stuff going on around here. I think more is gonna come out too.
Yeah.
I think more is gonna come out.
Yeah.
I gotta pick that up.
But she went in. She was like, you know, I will never, you know, cry against victims or anything like that. She said, but baby, listen, unless I send for you, don't you come for me. Don't do it. Don't do it. Find you something else to do. Go play with somebody else. Go play in traffic. Don't come over here. And Kelly went forward. Now, she tickled me on this one. I said, oh, you mad? She pissed you off. But yeah, she did. She did a whole interview. And she also, now let me tell you something else Kelly said in her interview though. She said that when she was missing, that some of her family members tried to do, God, you got to help me with the word. What was the thing they tried to do with Britney Spears? Where they try to take your money. Conservatorship?
Conservatorship.
Yeah. She said that some of her family members tried to do that. And she kind of, I guess the sister or some people kind of thought she meant that her sister tried to do it. And so the sister did an interview, and the sister was like, I never tried to do that. She was like, if not for anything, she has a husband and kids. They would be the first people who would, you know, try to take any kind of guardianship. She was like, I never tried to take her money. But she said someone tried to do that to her. Listen, Kelly ain't got no Britney money.
Right.
Let's be clear. Kelly ain't got no Britney money. Now I was like, now Kelly, you stretching it right there.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
Yeah, I don't believe that either. I was like, go back to.
Sometimes you could be so full of yourself that yeah, whatever.
That part. I was like, Kelly ain't got that much money for nobody to try to. Well, if you don't have money, then maybe what Kelly has is good money to you. So let me say that. Let me backtrack a little bit. But, you ain't got Britney money. Because there was a couple of people taking her damn money. They was going in for Britney.
They was
Like,
doing
for
big
real, for
stuff.
real.
Yes.
So,
And now she's back on her feet and she still can live nice.
hell yeah.
So yeah, she good.
She real good. Tasha K and Cardi.
Woo!
So, you remember last week I talked about this story. They were they were in court last week.
Right.
It was finalized yesterday, I think. And so far, she's been awarded 1.2, I think 1.2,
4.1.
huh?
4.1 million was the last I saw.
It went that far?
Yep.
Well, listen, let me be real. She ain't getting that much.
Let me tell you something. If Tasha, what's her name? Tasha K.
Tasha K,
She should put everything in her mama name.
I swear she should have.
She should put everything in her mama name because boom, you broke now.
She broke. And the thing is, when I looked her up, now you know Wikipedia and stuff like that, they say it's not quite accurate. But when I looked her up, she was only worth 500K.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's good for just being a YouTube blogger. That's good money. That's good money. But if you being sued for that much, because you know Cardi, she was only asking for like 3 million in the beginning, and they had awarded her, I guess in the beginning like 1.5 or something. She wasn't gonna be able to pay that. So now you talking about 4?
Right.
Honey, listen, she can forget it.
But my
But
thing is, why did she stop in the beginning? You know what I'm saying? Like when it first started, why did she stop? Like your arrogance is so high. Like you think you're gonna win this? This is liable. And do you have the money?
well, here's the thing. I started watching Tasha K because she started talking shit about Cardi. So that's how I heard about her. And he said she better start making payments. I know that's right. She better come up with a payment plan. She better come up with a payment plan. So when I started watching her, she had one of Cardi B's stripping friends on the show. And the stripping friend was talking about how Cardi had, this is all alleged, so it's all written up, so I'm not making it up, but how Cardi had contracted herpes and how she's really, really light, so that's why she puts on the makeup, so when she does the breakouts, you don't see, you know, the herpes on her, and how
This is
she
what the
would,
stripper friend said.
yes, this was somebody who was supposed to have been stripping with Cardi back in the day, and she was coming on Tasha's platform to tell all these stories about Cardi.
Okay.
So Cardi had reached out to Tasha and told her all of this is a lie. Take this off of your platform. Take this off your YouTube channel. And Tasha told Cardi, I won't take it off. If you want to dispute it, come and do an interview on my show. Because, of course, that would give her more people to, you know, subscribe to her channel.
Right.
And Cardi was like, no, I'm not coming on your show because you continue to talk shit about me. So I'm not coming on your show. So she kept, you know, trying to tell her to take it down. It was lies and all this kind of stuff. She would never do it. So that's why she took her to court, basically. But if Tasha had have just taken it down when she asked her to, it would have gone away. But you know, Tasha actually testified that she knew that some of the stuff was a lie, but she was gaining so many followers. Because she had like 800 and some thousand followers, all from talking shit about Cardi.
That's crazy.
So she was gaining so many followers that she wouldn't stop. She wouldn't stop, and she never would take it down. So she just kept doing it.
Boy, I mean, if getting a big head was a person.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. So she kept doing it, and they say that, but my thing with her is because I watched a couple of her things that she does. She always tears people down. Like she'll find the person. Like remember the guy that was the self-help dude that was cheating on his wife. Remember we covered him like when we first started. He used to sit in his car and he used to tell women like what if a man do this, if a man do that.
Oh yeah.
Remember him?
What
Well,
was it? Jax?
yes, yes, him. She actually interviewed a few of the women that he had messed with.
Oh wow.
And she was just like putting it all out there, putting it all out there. And whether it was true or not, she was just like, I mean, she had women saying that they had got pregnant by him, and but that's how she keeps her channel going, you know. And he could have sued her because you don't know whether or not some of that stuff was true too. You know what I'm saying? So, women, he said she did take it off YouTube, but put it on her Patreon page. See, so she kept it on her Patreon page. But they said anything that she has on YouTube now that's concerning Cardi that's not true, that the people over YouTube should be making her take that stuff off now, especially since Cardi won.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see if she gonna really do what she's supposed to do, because you can't do that. Because like even Cardi was saying that she wouldn't take pictures kissing her daughter because so many people thought that she had herpes.
Wow.
So she didn't like to take pictures kissing her daughter because that was the rumor out there. So it's crazy. It's crazy, but it ain't about the money to Cardi. It's just about the fact of cleaning up her name and having people to watch what they say. That's what it's about. She don't care about the money. She don't care nothing about that.
I
She don't care
agree.
about it.
I agree.
So I
And
was like,
not only that, it sets an example and precedence that even if you poor, they can come for you. So
absolutely.
don't be out there spreading lies
Yep.
because they'll
Yep.
come for you.
And that's why whatever we talk about on this channel is already out there.
Allegedly.
Yep.
Because
Allegedly.
they coming for me. I ain't got no money for you.
Mm-mm.
And
And we
don't.
and we done pulled it from somewhere else. Like this is already out here on TMZ, Shade Room, somewhere. We ain't put this out here. This was here. You got to get
We
them.
here for the bride.
That's
Basically, we
it.
here for the bride.
We just giving our opinion, but we ain't put this shit here. All right, this is the last topic, and this is a shame. Okay, wait a minute. Let me get this last one. Let me get this last comment. She says she is going to fight it, and that it's the machines, and the media fought to lose.
What?
Listen,
Mm.
she can fight whatever she want to fight. The bottom line is, she Cardi had better lawyers. Number one, because she got better money. Number two, if you can't prove, because remember, Cardi actually went to the doctors. So I guess she provided the proof that maybe she didn't have herpes and something else I think she said that Cardi had. But she provided the proof, I guess, that none of this stuff was true about her. Now some of the stuff was true about like when she was saying that um Cardi done said herself the shit she done. Like she'll act like the sex toys, and like sometimes she'll fool men and stuff like that. She said it herself. So some of the stuff she said herself. But you can't just go around here and just make shit up about somebody and think it's
And then try to
okay.
pull somebody else in to back you up or get somebody
Yeah.
else to hear about her and put it out there because you're still liable if that's your show.
You're still liable, man. You're still liable. So
Not cool.
I know
I
I know
understand
Tasha.
what you're saying. I don't. I'm not. I like her. Some of her stuff. I'm selective, but still, you can't do people wrong. That's weird.
No. No. And they like to say it's a freedom of speech or whatever, but it's still defamation of character.
Exactly.
It's defamation of character. So if you can't prove it, then you can't go around here slandering me for it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Especially if you continue to do it over and over
And
again.
over. And
Yeah.
your platform, your name is out here just because, like I said, I only knew her because she was saying stuff about Cardi B. And I was like, what? So I went to her channel. That's how I found out about her. Because of Cardi B. So I don't know, but if she try to go back, she ain't gonna win. She ain't gonna win. She might as well save her little coins and chalk it up. That's a wrap.
I would say let's put her on the list, but they don't. The
Nah.
jury already settled that.
Yeah, yeah, the jury. The jury.
I'm just saying.
Look, the jury that took care of that, she guilty. She gonna have to pay for those remarks. So it is what it is. She 500. You made 500. If this is right, $500,000 is what you've received. You have done very well as a blogger on YouTube,
Yeah.
honey. Sorry,
They gonna have to do a GoFundMe for her, so she can pay Cardi B.
I ain't giving her a dime. I ain't giving her nothing. Hell, she got more money than me. I ain't giving her no money. I wish I would. Anyway, we're gonna talk about this is the last story.
All right.
And y'all talking about prayer. I'm gonna introduce y'all to what's these people name? Baxton. This is Curtis. He look like a Curtis, don't he?
He do look like Curtis.
This is Curtis and Sophia Baxton. This is Pastor and First Lady. Now, let me see. The first responders were called to their house. Okay, they were called to the house. They were called down to the basement of the house, where the door was what you call them big boat locks. They had the boat locks on the door in the basement. There were 8 people down in the basement, locked in there. Now these people were older people, disabled people. They were mentally disabled, physically disabled. And the pastor and first lady, they were not only controlling their money, but they were also controlling their medication. Okay? They were controlling these people. And they bought them in by, faith and stuff, because a lot of these people were homeless. So they brought the people in and all this kind of stuff, we'll take care of you this, that, and third. But they had them locked in the basement.
Wow.
Down in the damn basement.
I know 2 places they going.
Where?
They going to jail and they going to hell. That's all I'm saying. They going to jail and they going to hell. Because that's just wrong. That's dirty.
But how do you control their medication?
You give it to them or you don't.
It's a special kind of hell for them. Because when you take religion to bring people in the house, I forgot to get the picture of the house, but the house is nice. So ain't no telling if they got that house because of all the checks that they got from them people.
But the house is nice. The people in the basement, they ain't going nowhere. They in the basement. And
Listen.
So they can't even go upstairs.
This how they look on a good Sunday. That's them on a good Sunday. That's Pastor First Lady. That's Curtis. Look at Curtis.
Let me tell you, this is half of the reason why people don't go to church now.
Listen. Curtis said, come in, bring your wandering minds. Bring your wandering minds in.
Bring your SSI check in. There's a room for you in the basement. You can have your own room, except you're going to have roommates.
Do you remember? No, you didn't see that movie, A Fall from Grace, with Tyler Perry, where they had them all folk. That was the last movie that Cicely Tyson did, and she kept saying she lived in Sycamore Street.
I gotta go look at that.
You gotta go look at it. They had those people down in that basement, and they were taking their money. And that is exactly what this reminds me of. It reminds me of that movie. They got them people, 8 grown folk, down in the basement, taking their money and giving them their medication when the hell they feel like it.
That's bonkers, man. Like, who made you? No. And I guess they think, well, they can't do it for themselves, so we're just helping them. But you got them padlocked in a boat lock because they had to cut the lock off, right, to get them out.
Yep.
Because what if there was a fire? Them people would have died.
They don't care.
That's just wrong. They going to jail, and then after that, they going to hell. I mean,
Listen.
that's crazy.
And then he put out a post saying that he was looking for his aunt. He has an aunt that he had been looking for, and he wasn't able to find her. Curtis, you know where the hell your aunt at? Where she at?
She in the basement.
Aunt ain't in the basement.
You got her in the basement too. He probably forgot she down there because there's so many damn people down there.
Nah, I think he done did something to Auntie.
She probably in that basement. You think she probably in the basement under the cement?
Yeah.
What?
Auntie up in the upper room.
What?
Talk about she missing. She ain't missing. Nah, she ain't missing. What's that? She escaped. Auntie might escape now. She might. I don't know. Hey, Auntie is Cicely. Hey, Auntie.
She might be the one that dropped the dime on her.
She might have been. She might have been because it was a phone call. You right. It was a phone call that said to go.
This ain't right.
Yep.
This ain't right. They didn't give me my cut.
There you go. It was a phone call that said to go down there in that basement, and there was some people down there.
That's why they was looking for her. They had her cut, so she wouldn't go.
Yep.
Said, oh, hell no. Y'all done screwed me for the last time. Y'all didn't give me my cut. I'm turning y'all ass in to the people.
Curtis done damn lost his mind. Got them people down there in the basement and taking their money and their medication. They probably selling some of that medication too. Now you know you can sell that medication. That's that good shit.
That's crazy.
That's that good stuff they got.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. That's that good medicine down there. I'm telling you. Okay. Y'all sit right there. That's that good medication. I'm trying to tell you, that's that good medication.
It's a medication that comes jumping up and down in the mailbox.
Yeah.
I want nothing to do with it.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you. But listen, I'm not putting them on the prayer list.
Carmen already took care of him. Just
Yeah.
Court took care of that girl. Carmen took care of he gonna get his. Him and
Yeah. I ain't putting him on the prayer list. Nope. Look, our prayers have been answered. Curtis is in jail.
Yep.
Where he belongs.
And his first lady.
And then he went, they did an interview and he was out there looking like he about to cry. Curtis, you go straight to hell. Go straight there. Speaking of screwing, how long them people been down there? Exactly. How long they been in the basement?
Right.
How long have they been in the basement? That's the question.
Okay, so it's just 2 of them. And it's 8 of them. Why didn't they just break out?
But you gotta remember though, they were homeless.
Yeah.
He's a preacher.
Some of them are physically handicapped.
Right. He's a preacher. They're trusting him. They're thinking that, you know how they be, you the man of God and da 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 da, and so they probably just ain't really, some people they don't even think to fight. They just think it's okay.
They just feel like they're mentally slaves.
Yep.
Mental slaves.
Yep. Exactly.
To their beliefs.
Yep.
It's a lot of them out there. But I'm telling you right now, him and his wife, the reason why a lot of people don't do church.
Yep.
And he's not the only one. It's a whole bunch of them out there.
Yep.
I just hate this out of people.
Right. But hey, listen, they where they belong. Now let them be, because that's a basement they in, and let them be served portions like they served them people down in that damn basement.
That's why I say karma gonna get them. They right there. Karma just took that. Yep, they good. They right where they belong.
That's some crazy shit. In the basement. Damn. All right, man. Listen, that was I stop acting ugly. And shit, they can't act ugly no more because their ass was locked up. They're out now. I don't. I guess they were bonded out. I don't know because I saw them do an interview.
Well,
So
the church members got them out because they probably still have faith in them.
shit. And what?
That's that. You know how people get caught up in their past. That's pastor. It's pastor anniversary. It's first lady's birthday. You know how to get caught up in their church. Come on.
And that look like a big church behind them, though, don't it?
Yes, it does look like a good sized church.
Mm-mm.
No.
Let me tell you something. Ain't no way. I beat the hell out of Curtis and Sophia.
We PK kids. We preachers kids. So
right.
We already know.
I beat the hell out of both of them. No. Ain't gonna happen. No.
You get treated like a dog on the streets. You gotta go to church and get treated like a dog.
Okay. Crazy as hell. All right, man. Let's get out of here because we can stay on that all night.
All night.
All right, man. Thank y'all for watching, man. This we're gonna keep some of these people lifted up in prayer, but not all of them. All right, man. Thank you for watching. Don't be scared. I almost forgot the name of the damn show.
How much that you been drinking?
Girl, this stuff good. Later, y'all.